It was a good day. Maybe it was the best day in a long time. The kind of morning that smells like possibility. The kind of night where someone across the table is looking at you like you're the only person in the room. And then, right in the middle of it, something happened. Not outside, inside. A tightening in the chest, quiet as a held breath. A thought uninvited. This is too good to be true. And just like that, you found a way to break it. Maybe you picked a fight about nothing. Maybe you went cold, pulled back, stopped answering. Maybe you just disappeared, right when things were finally getting good. Here's what you need to hear. You are not self-destructive. You are not broken. You are a survival masterpiece whose alarm system is still calibrated for a war that ended years ago. Your brain is not a feeling machine. It's a prediction machine. Every second of every day, it's running models, forecasting outcomes, preparing for what comes next based entirely on what came before. And here's where it gets complicated. If your early life was chaotic, if love came with conditions, if safety came with an expiration date, if the good times were just pauses between the hard ones, then your brain built its map of the world on that terrain. That map says, life equals instability. Calm equals the calm before the storm. So when reality shows up looking like peace, when things are genuinely, actually good, your nervous system doesn't celebrate. It flags an error, a prediction error, a mismatch between what the map says should be here and what's actually in front of you. And the brain would rather be right and miserable than wrong and at peace. If you were the peacemaker growing up, the strong one, the one who held it together while everything around you fell apart, you learned to function inside a crisis. Crisis was the water you swam in. Without it, you don't know who you are, so you create one. When things go well, your nervous system doesn't go quiet, it goes louder. This is hypervigilance, the biological inheritance of surviving unpredictability. Your brain becomes a human lie detector, scanning for the catch, reading tones, measuring silences, asking, when is this going to collapse? What am I missing? What don't I know yet? Because somewhere, deep in the wiring, safety feels like a trap, and joy feels like debt. Psychologists call it foreboding joy, the inability to fully enter a happy moment because you are already preparing for its end. So you do something clever. You shame yourself first. You puncture the balloon before anyone else can. Because the pain of losing something you've let yourself love, that's unbearable. But the pain of something you already half destroyed, that you can survive. And here's the cruelest part. You don't even know you're doing it. It doesn't feel like fear, it feels like clarity. It feels like finally seeing through the illusion of a good thing before it betrays you. There's something they don't tell you about self-sabotage. It isn't weakness. It's a power move. When you destroy a good thing yourself, you are reclaiming the one thing chaos stole from you as a child: control. If the relationship is going to end anyway, you end it. If the opportunity is going to fall through, you walk away first. If the world is going to take it from you, you take it first. Psychologists call this reactance, the brain's instinct to protect its sense of agency, even if that means burning down the very thing it wanted. And sometimes it's even older than that. Sometimes you'll be sitting in the middle of a good life and feel, for no reason you can name, small, powerless, like the floor is about to give way. That's not a premonition. That's an emotional flashback. Your nervous system time traveling, dropping you back into the body of the child who learned that good things don't last. And because that feeling needs an explanation, the mind does what minds do. It invents one. It picks a fight. It pulls away. It makes the feeling make sense, even if the sense it makes is, I knew this was too good to be true. You are not a broken person. You are an adult running 40-year-old software on a life that has actually changed. The war is over, but nobody sent the signal. The work, the real work, isn't positive thinking. It isn't gratitude journals. It's learning to sit in the silence without turning it into a threat. It's recognizing that peace isn't the pause before the storm. Peace is allowed to just be peace. It's catching yourself mid-scan and saying, I am looking for a problem because stillness feels dangerous, not because danger is here. It's learning slowly, imperfectly, in real time that you can let good things be good, that you are allowed to stay, that you don't have to destroy it to survive it. It's safe to let go now. If you recognized yourself in any of that, if you've watched yourself pull away from the very things you wanted, that's not a character flaw. That's a pattern. And patterns can be understood. And what can be understood can be changed. If you're tired of being your own worst enemy, subscribe. We explain the patterns so you can break them.